Welcome back to the Streamerino. So we're going to keep going with King's Quest. Because this game is awesome. And you should have it in your life. If you want to play something from the 90s. Just disclaimer here. I like that word, disclaimer. And I like the word regardless. These games from the 90s are super duper basic and super classic. But they're super duper fun, man. I could be playing stuff like Cyberpunk right now, which I will eventually, right? Right. But not quite yet. Not quite yet. Because Prince Alexander has to find Cosima and give her that Prince pipe. And it's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, to make that happen. Big time. So, yesterday, when I was playing this game, and I fell flat on my face because I didn't save. Well, I damn sure saved this time. So, let's see where we're at. We got ourselves the magic map, the boring book, a feather, a stinky plant, the iceberg. We got the milk bottle from the milkweed bush, which was just under the dog that was barking at us via the dogwood tree. We got a sentence. We have a sentence in our pocket. Rotten tomato, a red scarf, a rabbit's foot, a pearl, and a nightingale. So, we are going to continue. Now, where I went wrong before was I tried to take this piece of paper and the spider bit me in the face, but we're not going to do that. We're going to talk to her this time. Wow, hiya, gorgeous. What a lush looking hunk of flesh you are. Whoa! Wait a minute. Alexander looks different. Thank you, I guess. Who are you? How charming you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course, the femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th or another husband. It would have been quite a horror. An honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest. It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid. Oh, drat. The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages. Huh. Okay. I want to figure out why it's in text mode. Hey, don't touch that thread. Oh, and now I can grab that. Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment. Curious to see what's written on it. Boop, got it, love. Bomb. The wind blows a scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough. Speech. Both. So there you are, Hanson. What can I do for you now? Can I get out of here? Can I walk away from her? I wonder why it's playing the text version. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Alright. There we go.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Boom. Get to talking. Now, we're going to go
Alexander
to the
feels a
Beast
strange pulling sensation.
because I have the iceberg lettuce, and I have a bright idea to throw the iceberg lettuce inside of the very hot gimmick Schneebitz water over there. The Schneebitz water right here. So we're going to do... Oh, it almost melted.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Hey.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Hey.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
We're going to give that lamp to the old guy in town on the other island. Yes, we are.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Yeah, no.
Alexander picks up the brick.
So if I walk over here, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
You aren't
ain't
gonna
doing
listen
that.
to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
What a jerk. Okay, so we got the brick. We got this lamp. Let me see if I can go trade this lamp
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
with the guy from the Isle of the Crown.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
He's not here. Okay.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look.
Go read it.
It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Well, we gotta hurry up. I wonder what you could do with this girl. Pause. But I wonder what you can do once you actually have like a conversation with her.
Are you out here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Jeez.
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
That is a messed up dynamic they got going on in that house. It's like that girl's getting beat by her stepmother. Alright, so... let's see. I haven't gone to the Sacred Mountain. Oh, can't do that here.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let's see what's up over here for a second. 'Cause I'm not quite sure. But see, I still don't have the answer to this puzzle.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff.
Now, if memory serves me, the original CD-ROM of this game back in 1992 came with a booklet back when, games actually came with booklets. And the booklet actually had the instructions on how to do this. Kind of like a cheat, for example. So I say that to say this. I'm pretty sure you can't find within the game itself the answer to these puzzles on this mountain. You need the book from 1992, or you need Google. One or the other. Because if not, you're not getting up that mountain. You can forget about it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I think I know the first solution. I think it's rise.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
And I didn't even have to Google that. I knew that. I sensed it. I sensed it from my body, right? Because we're rising up the mountain, so it's like
Alexander
we're rising
stares
up the mountain
with wonder.
with every step
That's
that we
quite
take
a way
and
to
every
welcome
move
a
that we
guest,
make, we're rising.
if indeed it is a welcome.
So that was really obvious. But I do have a feeling once I get up, I might want the camera out of my face. Let me save. I'm gonna save because something doesn't feel right. What is this? This is my fourth save. KQ6 save 4.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will blank. A master of languages will blank. 4-letter word. This is not English. This is where Google comes in. I knew the first one. Okay, let's see. What does the Googs have to say?
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I did a thing. Let's go. Let's giggity go. Slow and steady wins the race, Alexander.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay. Okay. So, oh, we can't save. So if I screw this up,
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I did a thing. The Sacred Four. Oh, it sounds like a team up, like somebody that the Avengers would fight. All right, so the Sacred Four. To find it, go back to the alphabet table shown above, looking for Tranquility, Azure, Caterpillar, and Air. How the frickin' hell would I know that? Anyway, while I look this up, how's everyone doing? Everyone good? Yeah. I'm not looking up how to do this at all right now. I just wanted to take time to talk with you guys to let you know how much that I appreciate everyone. Everyone in the world, actually. Every last person breathing. I appreciate all of you. And the reason why I appreciate all of you is because, while I'm currently not looking at the strategy guide for this game, I appreciate everyone because, my first video... Oh, welcome back to another video, and that's actually, it's a real thing now. I wanted to take time out to thank the people who viewed my video. I got a couple likes on it. Got some positive feedback from it. There will be other stuff, other thingamajiggers that I do, other than stream myself playing video games from 1992. But in the meantime, I wanted this to be my first game because it was my favorite game. So, with that said, we should get back to the game. But in the meantime, what I'm doing is I'm looking at something very important on my phone that's not the strategy guide whatsoever.
Stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
And you know what? Because, what I had to do was I had to figure that out in my brain and not look at it on my phone. So, yeah, my phone is actually turned off. It's turned off throughout this entire game. I wanted to make sure that I didn't get any kind of distractions, which is why I turned my phone off so no one can call or text me and distract me while I'm playing this awesome game and solving all of these puzzles by myself in my head with absolutely no help from Google or YouTube. But in the meantime, so Alexander is carefully, with every step, thinking about Cosima and that ass.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All silent cry the noble boulders. Got it. Right. You know what I mean? So, the answer to this, obviously, because I know, is it's ASC, right? END.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles
Because you
as
ascend.
more steps
you
emerge
see
from
what
the
I'm
granite
saying?
cliffs.
You ascend up the mountain. Easy, bro. Yo, that was easy. Why'd they make this game so easy?
He steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
No. The answer is no. Because you, young lady, are trying to kill me. But what I am going to do is save. Because I'm not stupid. What's this, number 5? Yes.
Come, stranger, trust me. Think of what I'm offering you.
So she wants me to eat some of her berries, but what she doesn't realize...
Right then, stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
What she doesn't realize is that I don't care about her berries.
Look, an intruder!
Oh!
Hold! How did you get up here,
I just
human?
want to put the crown on everybody.
Climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
Well, let me tell
I
you
didn't
something.
mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
They yoked me up, man.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
Thanks, bud.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Azure, he must be allowed time to prepare for the task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very well. Intruder, my guards will take you to the beach. Prophesied hero or spy, any soldier must be granted time to prepare for battle. Be warned. If you have the courage to actually return to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain and face your destiny, my guards will have orders to take you to the catacombs on sight.
I understand, Lord Azure.
If by some miracle you succeed, human, the prophecy grants you a visit with the sacred oracle. Her powers are mighty, her vision all-seeing. Many of our own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the oracle. May that thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
Cool. So we need to go fight the Minotaur inside the catacombs to save the princess. Okay. All right. So I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need. No, I need the hole in the wall. I need to get that hole in the wall, bro. Yes, I do. So let me, I'm going to go back to
Alexander
the Isle
pulls
of
out
Wonder.
his magic map.
Oh, as a matter of fact, no. Let me go back to the
Alexander
Isle of
feels a
Crown.
strange
I'm gonna
pulling
get the
sensation.
flute. I'm going to exchange the nightingale for the flute. And I'm going to play a little tune on flute. Because I remember that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't read it out of Google at all. Let me holler at you, bro.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Hey, well, let me get that flute, my guy.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Word. Cool.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Now we go to the Isle of Wonder. I don't give a damn what they like. We're gonna play this flute.
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them. While the wallflowers dance,
Snatchies.
Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Snatchies. All right. So I have everything that I need to go to the catacombs and save the princess.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So we're gonna do that right now. Yes, we are. Damn, they ready. Oh, you came back?
So, you have chosen to come back and face the catacombs when you could have escaped. I admit I am surprised. You're either a complete idiot or vain enough to think yourself invincible.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Yo, let
Bravery
'em
and
know.
suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
What an a-hole.
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
What's crazy is that you can soft lock yourself right now. Because once you enter the catacombs, they lock that door behind you. If you don't have a couple of the key items like this brick and the scarf, I think you do need the hole in. Yeah, the brick, the scarf, and the hole in wall. If you don't have them, and you just enter the catacombs like that, you better hope that you saved close. Because if not, your ass is going back. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to save right now. So, I don't know where to go. I'm probably going to die a lot. Because there's certain rooms that are trap rooms, and
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms. Alexander picks up the skull.
Cool.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact, and it'd be a shame to break up the set.
I'm gonna save again. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Damn! Look at your boy.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
The voice acting. Pretty solid. Pretty damn solid. Oh, give me that.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall. It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside.
See, so this is what I was talking about.
Coming down.
If you don't have the brick to throw in the gears.
Move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder.
Then you are
mechanism
screwed.
grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
The ceiling will Jill sandwich your ass, and you will be soft locked, and you're done. And you have to load a save and hope that you saved recently. It's crazy how the game does that. Like, they lock you in the catacombs, and if you don't have the right items, then you are literally
Somewhere,
screwed.
far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark.
I am screwed.
Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Yo, I think I am screwed. There's a certain item I forgot. You need like a light or something. Wow, I'm over here talking about being screwed, and I just screwed myself. I don't have the right item for this room right here. You need like a lighter, or you need to light a lamp or something. The tinder box. I'm screwed. I'm about to die.
Alexander hears the scrabble of hooves in the dark room.
Hello?
That dude ripped me in half.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Caught in the dark, Alexander?
Yeah, man. Wow. Look at that. Well, there you go. I'm going to have to take it way back.
Come.
Shout out. I don't remember the path that I took before.
Door is locked
which
from
sucks.
the outside by the winged
So
one's
we're
guards.
gonna see
It
how
seems that
long
leaving
this
the
takes,
catacombs
and if
by
it
that
does
door
take long,
is not an option.
I'm sorry. Well, let me go ahead and No, I'm not gonna save it again. We're not gonna do that. We're going to play. We should play the game. All right, so I'm pretty sure that when I go through this door right here, I'm gonna fall, and I'm gonna have my first encounter with the Minotaur, which you don't really see him because it's black.
Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Please work, Tinderbox. Please work. I need to get out of this catacombs. I was about to say, where is my mother freaking effing tinderbox?
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Yes. I'm freestyling right now. I don't know where to go. Each room could be my death.
As he walks through the doorway,
Like that one. That's fine. That's why you save.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Yo, you don't think like you walk through the door and you see that there's no floor, that you can kind of pump the brakes and just
Tickets.
like let me not fall to my death where the
Don't
spikes
just
and the rats
wander,
are down there.
Alexander. Let your conscience...
Not Alexander. Yeah, better choices.
As he walks through the doorway,
That
Alexander
was not
gets a very
better
bad
choice.
feeling about
That
this
was
room.
the same choice. I'm becoming insane. Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's go down. Go left. I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should go up or if I should go left or if I should go down. I'm super conflicted right now.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
We're gonna go up.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
I keep walking into this dead-end room. See, I think it was here where I went up.
Alexander hears a...
Shut up. Is this where it came from? Is this where I originally dropped? I wish there was like
somewhere far off into the catacombs,
some sort
the
of
sounds
a
of hooves faintly echo.
clue as to where to go, because wow, it's interesting. It's like with every room that I go in now, I don't know if I'm gonna die or not, and it's... Oh, my stress levels are getting there! See, now, I think if I go up, I die. I think. I think I'm walking in effing circles right now. I am. I'm walking in circles. And that's death.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Just turn around. No, don't do it. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen.
Oh. Next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide. Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him. The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
And this is where... Hole in the wall.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones. Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs. Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
What that thing gonna do? Go swimming? See, now, again, you know, the revelations that I've had are really, really helping me right now. You know? So, yeah. Hey, well, what do you know?
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste. The silky red... Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything...
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Never. You die, human.
As the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
Uh-oh.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur
See,
with the
if you
Red
didn't
Queen's
take that
scarf.
from the people
Look
over on
here,
the
you
other island,
bully.
you'd been screwed.
Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not. Sorry, let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life, so I thank you.
You're welcome.
I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do.
You better.
I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in
For
his
show.
lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She is a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
So yeah, there's multiple endings with this game, which is also another reason why I was a big fan of it back in the day. There's different ways to complete it, which is what multiple endings means. Oh, my background looks kind of crazy. But yeah, like you can travel to like the fucking realm of the dead, or not do that at all and beat the game in different ways. It's one of the originators with that. But yeah, so this is where I am now. I think I'll cut it there. And yeah, that's it. So I got a couple things here, and we'll figure it out on the next playthrough. But yeah, thank you very much for viewing this playthrough and watching me struggle, and definitely not cheat and look up the walkthrough on my phone at all. I don't do those things. But regardless, you guys are awesome. I'm awesome because you guys are awesome. So I owe it to you. But you stay safe, you stay happy, and we shall return.